Yo, what up? This your boy DJ 250 FTS 518 podcast in the building once again with
Mike.
Alright, so what we're about to do is, I don't know if they call it devil's advocate, but I'm gonna explain what this is. Successfully married man, failure at love. So we're like in two totally different brackets. So listening to what to do in a relationship, I'm not the one to listen to. And what I want to do is I want to ask him, what do you think it takes to have a healthy relationship?
The first thing it takes, communication, commitment. There's a lot of big words and people use love as a primary, and I think that love is not exactly concrete.
Can people fall in love every day?
Every day? Like, what do you mean? And what?
Different people, or do you have to fall in love with the same person every day?
You can say that you have to find a way of staying in love.
Okay. How long have you been married for?
23 years.
Okay. When you guys met, did you know she was the one, or did y'all have to work at it?
No, I knew.
How did you know?
Because of my two previous, I've had long relationships. I never had like short.
I think he got the Boricua Spidey sense. He was like, "This is the one."
Yeah. And my relationship, the first one was like 3 years, then 5, and then the next one was like 3 years, and then I started. But I'm talking about when I was 12. I'm talking about the little.
You talking about
puppy dog relationship? Overall, like
okay,
I never had a short relationship with a girl, even at a young age.
At 12.
Yeah, like that little junior high school love and stuff like that.
That's
so,
crazy.
Yeah, so
that's official.
I've always made it last. So and it was always a thing was like we became friends and partners and everything. And so when I met my wife, I already knew that those were the qualities I was looking for. Absolutely.
Okay. So let me ask you this: where do you feel some people go wrong? Do you feel like some people rush? Some people, like you said, they throw the word love around too frequently. Do you think like how does a person know that this is love?
Well, first of all, like I said, and I said before, not learning from your previous experiences could be the biggest problem. The mistakes, how
you judging me?
Yeah, no,
I don't be learning nothing from that.
Sorry, man. I don't know. I didn't mean to judge you, but yeah,
I be failing, and more failing.
Like taking, if you really want a relationship, you're gonna sit and you're gonna think about how did I fail the last couple of times or things like that, because you want it that bad. So you're gonna start thinking, man, and this should I be treating her this way rather than that way? Should I be doing things? And you start to kind of like piece it together and say, okay, this is what I need to do, and I need to stay firm at that.
So do you feel like somebody? So how can you tell if something is wrong? Because you've been in relationships that fail. Did you see the signs that it was gonna fail? Like how did you know those other relationships wasn't gonna work? Did they suddenly end, or you kind of could tell it was something that wasn't the one?
It was never a sudden ending. Like I was always the one to end the relationship, and I'm not to be a brat.
You be breaking hearts, kid.
Sorry, like nobody ever ended with me. I ended my previous relationships, and
why? You just knew it wasn't it?
It wasn't working out, whether it was your mom is too much in our lives or something was always up, but this is not
something
what I
major,
want for the rest of my life. Yeah, think about it. So when I met her and I knew, she only had my current wife, she had her father in her life, her mom was in Puerto Rico, and he basically loved me from the jump. So he was like, he wanted me to be with her or whatever. So it was like something that was, I feel like it was even orchestrated by her family. Like they wanted me to stay in the family. So they need a
movie on Netflix.
Yeah, they made sure we got together and stayed together. Her father made me promise her to marry her and everything. I kept my promise.
So like I said, the thing about it is we're in a time where people don't really love each other like that. So like what advice or what signs do you think people should look for when they're kind of like on a right path to somebody that's good?
If you feel you have the right person, what I do is every day, I'm in love with this person. I want to keep her. So, believe it or not, every day I get up thinking, how can I make this person happy, at least for this entire day today? What can I do for her? And those little details add up, believe it or not. You know, whether it's going to get flowers. Like, I was surprised my wife, she'll be working at Walmart. I'll be like, hold on a second. And I'll show up with a thing of roses that I got at Price Chopper. Yeah, and just surprise her, give her a kiss or whatever. Those kind of things, you know, to make her happy. And you know, I know that's material stuff, but like I said, not everything is not love. Like, love is an illusion, in my opinion.
Yeah.
With love without actions, it's nothing. You have to have the actions to go with it. And so keeping her happy is basically what it is. Like, be unselfish. Unselfishness is the biggest thing when it comes to a man trying to keep a woman and keeping that relationship going.
All right, let me ask you this. Now, some of the stuff that you're into, I'm totally against. So, but no, not because you have a beautiful situation. What I'm trying to ask is, how important is it going into business with your significant other? Because, again, going back to relationships, a lot of people don't have that trust in another person that they're dealing with intimately. So what is it like being in business with the woman you love?
The support I got from her. Like, we basically won by now. I mean, we share everything equally. So I knew that if, you know, I got this load, she's gonna try to pick up half of it. At least if she at least try, you know. I knew that I had her 100%, you know, not 50-50. I mean, I give in my 100 and she applies her 100 and it makes 100%. So that's basically the support I had, and to have that is success. You have to have a partner. If you do have a partner, you could be successful on your own. Yeah. But if you do have a partner, she has to be invested.
All right. So basically, what he proved to me in 7 minutes and 22 seconds that my 46 years of love been a complete failure. And I'm gonna keep failing, baby.
No, man.
So listen, I ain't gonna never get it together. So let me ask you this: any last words? Because, like I said, your love story is beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm really happy for you. And it just again made me realize how much more toxic I am. I knew I was toxic before, but that's just worse, and it's at another level. What's your last words to people that's trying to get their life together?
Overall, or is it relationship wise?
Relationship wise.
Be good to one another. I don't know. That's what I've done. Basically, it comes down to that. Like, support each other, love each other. If you want to call it, be respectful. Respect your partner. Mm-hmm. I give her your utmost respect. I haven't been I can't say I'm the most perfect husband. We've had ups and downs. We've had, but I at least put in my work every day to try to make it work, and I have. And that's why things will flourish eventually. If you do that, your relationship will flourish. But like I said, be unselfish and treat your girl right. You know, what's the worst that can happen?
You could be a failure like me.
You could, he
say, yeah.
Learn from your mistake. Learn from your past. If you made a mistake, think about it. Don't do it again. You know, try not to. You know.
From the successor to failure.
No.
Peace.